After making himself known through the audition program, High School Rapper 3, called Rapper 3 in 2019, this musician was nominated for Best New Artist at the Korean Hip Hop Awards the following year, and he certainly has been recognised for his talent. We call him Super Rookie of Hip Hop, with individuality, remarkable rap skills as well. Sokodomo is here for today's music stage here on Super K-Pop. How you doing, buddy? Would you like to say a big hello to all of our listeners, please?
안녕하세요. 소코도모입니다. Hi guys. It's 소코도모. I don't know why, but I'm getting shy.
Why, man?
I don't know.
Dude, that can happen though. That can happen.
Yeah.
Don't worry, mate. I think it's because we got so many cameras here.
Yeah.
Can you see? Maybe that's why. But dude, you're used to it. You've been on huge stages now.
I'm never used to it.
No. You'll be fine today, mate. Sokodomo is in the studio. I have to say, I am so excited to have Sokodomo here in the studio because, I'll talk about that more later, but it's going to be so much fun. Dude, English, Korean, can you say hello in other? What can you do?
Hello in other languages.
Yeah.
I can say hi in many languages.
I can do that too.
Yeah.
You got your Portuguese going on though.
Yeah, Portuguese. Let me try Portuguese. Hola, eu sou Sokodomo.
Okay, that's simple.
Yeah.
But you make it sound natural. That's the difference, isn't it? That's the difference.
Yeah.
Sokodomo's here with his remarkable language skills, remarkable talent. I'm so excited, as I said, to have you here. How does it feel? Do you do a lot of radio?
This is actually my first radio after Show Me.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I feel so honoured. I feel so honoured and privileged to have Sokodomo with us. First radio after Show Me, which happened very recently, of course. And obviously we got so many Korean music fans all around the world tuning in right now. We are live from Seoul. How does that feel? Fun?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's great.
Yeah,
It's great.
no pressure. No pressure.
No pressure.
We don't do pressure here in Super K-Pop. No pressure. We're just here to have fun.
Yeah.
Dude, I've always wanted to meet you and I've always wanted to talk to you about the way you think about things, and I'm curious about your brain.
Great.
I don't know why. Every time I see your videos and listen to your music, I'm curious about the way you think. But let's talk firstly about your name.
My name.
Your name, it sounds better when you say it. Say it.
Sokodomo.
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 That's the Korean way.
That's the Korean way.
What's the English way?
Sokodomo.
See, that's cool. In a British accent, it's sokodomo. It's not as cool.
That's what I wanted.
Did you want that?
Yeah.
You could use my voice. Sokodomo is with us. Tell us about the meaning behind this name, because it's one of the best rap names I think I've ever heard.
Oh wow. Oh, thank you. Soko. I split it into two pieces, and Soko means South Korean,
Yeah.
and Kodomo means child or like kid
Yeah.
in Japanese.
Yeah.
So I mixed it up like that, and it became Sokodomo. And I wanted a lot of O's.
You wanted I see this. I love your brain. Why did you want a lot of O's?
I don't know.
Is it the way it looks or the way it sounds or
Both.
both?
Yeah.
It does look cool as well, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
And it's just so simple, but so like attractive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, this is. Oh, I'm already excited for this interview. We're going to get some interesting conversations going.
Yeah.
Was it always that? When did you come up with this? Was this when you were younger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in 학원
Yeah, like an academy. Yeah.
academy, and I didn't want to study.
What were you studying? Just everything. Was this in Korea?
Yeah, I was studying TEPS.
What's TEPS?
TEPS is like English test.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like TOEIC or like TOEFL.
Yeah.
And I was like kind of forced to do that to study the
Of course.
test. And I was like, why am I doing this? And the guy's speaking, and I was like, no. Let me think of a name. Oh, whoa,
Yeah.
my stomach is talking.
It's eating time right now. Can we get food? No, we can't get
No,
food.
no,
We can't
no.
get, sorry, we can't get food. So you're listening to a class and you were coming up with rap names. Is that what was happening?
That's exactly what I was doing.
It reminds me of my school days. Doing other stuff instead of studying.
Yeah.
I love that. Dude, as you said, it's your first radio after doing Show Me and stuff. Before we talk more, we got loads more people. Brooklyn joins us. Brooklyn's from Brazil, I believe. 2 a.m. for me, but anything for Sokodomo.
Hey.
Jenga says, welcome to SKP. Aim Lita, hello. Kim Minji says, 진짜 보고 싶었어요. I missed you a lot. Nez says, hi, Sokodomo as well.
Wow.
Lots of people joining us.
Wow.
Brooklyn's from Brazil. When were you in Brazil?
Well, first of all, there's a lot of people from a lot of countries.
There's loads more.
That's kind of crazy.
It's crazy right now.
I was in Brazil for about 4 years.
Yeah.
And I was in São Paulo.
Yeah.
And from 2011 to 2015.
Nice. Do you miss it?
I miss the culture.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It's brilliant over there.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Really vibrant sort of culture, isn't it?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you for writing in, guys. By the way, so we were talking, Show Me the Money 10 ended last month. Well, it ended for people obviously watching and stuff. That must have been, you must have put in so much energy into that show. I know those kinds of shows can be quite draining, even though it's fun at the same time.
Yeah.
How do you feel after it's all done? Have you looked back on it a little bit?
Oh, I actually did not.
No
look back.
reminiscing?
Yeah, I was like, it's done. What's next?
Yeah.
And I've been very focused on making more music to more people
Yeah.
who love me.
Yeah.
And also the people who already love me.
Yeah.
I was just like very focused on music. It was pretty rough during the show.
Yeah.
Cause actually because of High School Rapper 3,
Yeah.
I kind of had this thing with like survival
Right.
programs,
Yeah.
and I had to kind of overcome that
Right.
while I was doing the show, and I did. And now I'm not scared anymore. And yeah, I feel like that's pretty great.
Well, you said it was a bit tough. What was the like? Because I'm imagining someone very creative like you having to kind of use your creativeness, but within set schedules and stuff like that. That must have been quite a bit challenging. Well, what was the most challenging thing, do you think? Was that it, or other things about it?
Most challenging thing, I think it was trying to keep a smile.
Right.
While I'm not.
Well, you're not feeling like that.
Yeah. That was very challenging.
Yeah.
And that was what I had to kind of overcome.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, it was something related to like the vibe. And I had to kind of, I don't know, it was just so like hard.
Right.
Something was hard and I didn't know.
Yeah.
But I did overcome.
Do you know what? That's the thing. Well, I'm thinking about it because they're not easy. They're not easy at all going to those sorts of shows. Obviously, there are some people who would really enjoy it. Some people it doesn't match well with. But when you get, because you're still young, when later on in life, I think you'll realise maybe it was a good experience for you. Yeah, I think so as well.
Yeah.
I think for sure.
I became strong.
Exactly. Mental strength, listeners, it's very important. Very important.
Yes, it is.
You did mention a little bit High School Rapper. This is where the country kind of fell in love with you a little bit. Not a little bit, a lot. It's when I first obviously became aware of you as well as an artist. How did that all happen? With going on the show?
I always wanted to be on one of the survival shows when I was in high school.
Right.
And that was like, 진짜 마지막이다.
Yeah, last chance.
Last chance. I was like, this is really the last chance. Because I wanted to do something before I was 20 years old in Korea.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is the last chance. Let's go.
That's
and
amazing.
I actually applied every year. But it didn't really work out.
Right. Oh, because which season were you on? You were on the first season, right?
I was on the third season.
Third season.
Season.
See, for me, I only remember your season really well because that was a really amazing season with lots of talented people, wasn't it? Right. It's amazing you say before you turned 20, you wanted to do something.
Yeah.
When I think back, I had no thoughts when I was 20. I had no ambition. I had that before 30. Let's do something. But you're very early.
I guess so.
Were you always like that as a kid, kind of ambitious, wanting to do things?
Yeah, always.
Yeah?
Ever since I was like in 5th grade, I was like, let's do something before middle school.
That's amazing.
Let's do something before high school, and that was always like the energy I had.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because as a kid, normally you're just playing games. Like for me, I went to school, played games, that was it. But obviously you grew up in a unique way, which is interesting. Like you've become an issue like in Korea for many different reasons. Not just the music, but like just everything about you really, your vibe. It's just everything about you is a bit different, especially your fashion sense and stuff. I mean, I'm falling in love with what you're wearing today.
Oh.
I don't know even if you know, because this came out before you were born, surely. Yeah, is that Scarface, isn't it?
I think it is.
It's Scarface, Al Pacino. Where did you get that? That's amazing.
A hyung that I know.
Yeah,
Was like, you want this? And I was like, yeah.
that's cool.
There's a face on the jacket. I was like, whoa.
That's cool. And it's one of the coolest movies of all time.
Yeah.
Where do you get your unique fashion sense from? Is it to do with your upbringing? What's it? I'm curious about you, man.
I think Brazil influenced me a lot.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people who just wear whatever they want.
Right.
And whatever they feel like.
And the age you were at that time, you probably got influenced a lot, right?
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a young kid.
I was like, not a lot of people do that in Korea.
Right.
And I was like, why not?
Right.
So that's when I kind of wore whatever I wanted.
It's a country which they like to express themselves a lot, right? Individuality, which is huge. You also had that, obviously, I don't know, it's 2 years ago now, but the propeller hat is one of the best hats I've ever seen on TV. Where did you get that? Did you buy that in Korea?
Yeah, I actually bought that in Korea when I was in middle school.
Where did you get that from?
I was just walking around. I was like, oh,
That's cool.
cool hat.
See, they sell those sorts of things in Korea. That's the most amazing thing, isn't it? It was absolutely brilliant. So do you think, is that important to you on stage? It's all right, you're hungry. I'm hungry too.
I don't know why.
Can we get pizza or something? I don't know. We can't do it today. What was I going to say? So is that on stage, is how you look important? Does that give you confidence? Does that help you with your vibe?
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's like a part of me
Right.
when I'm on stage.
Yeah.
And if I don't have that, if I don't have any like glasses on, it just feels weird.
Oh, I see.
I don't know why.
It doesn't have to be sunglasses, but some sort of something to... I guess that's the whole thing of like you know how Superman feels different when he's in normal clothes and like in his, maybe that's your Superman outfit. Is that a good way to describe it?
That's like a very good way to describe it. Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing all right today. I'm doing a good job today. This is nice. Brilliant. I'm also curious about you because how did you get started when it came to rapping? Because have you always been... has your rapping style always been different? How did you start?
How did I start?
Yeah. Do you remember?
I do actually.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do something with like videography. So I was interested in art.
Yeah.
But then one of my friends in high school were like, "Oh, like we got this like camp thing going on."
Yeah.
And we had a stage to perform on. It's like, "You want to perform?" And I was like, "Ooh, that would be interesting."
Yeah.
And that's how it started.
So you had to perform something, and then you decided that would be rap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he decided that.
Oh, he decided that you should rap.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
He was like, "You want to rap?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Did you do well?
I think I did well.
You think you did well?
Yeah. And after that, I started writing for myself.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, this is fun."
But did you listen to rap a lot then as a kid? Like, were you interested in this genre in particular?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you remember, like, who were you listening to growing up? Like, I'm curious.
I listened to a lot of Verbal Gent,
yeah.
Verbal Gent, and who else?
But mainly Korean rappers are you talking about?
Um, I listened to a lot of like EDM actually back
Yeah?
then, and I kind of use that kind of sound on my rap,
Right.
or like the rhythm
Yeah.
that it gives. I'm like, ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
What is this? Oh yeah, and yeah,
So
I
the-
get
mm.
influenced a lot from sounds,
Right.
and I use those sounds.
There's 3 of us in the room today. 3 people.
Yeah, there's 3.
His stomach is talking too.
I'm Yang and this is Sokodomo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sokodomo has a lot to say today.
I don't have glasses on, so I'm Yang
I love it. But you also, sorry if I'm talking too much, listeners. I'm just so interested.
Mm-hmm.
But also, obviously, people have mentioned that sort of Latin American vibe is big. Like a little bit of sort of dance hall. You can kind of feel it in the way you perform and stuff. Was that big too?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And also the languages that I know.
Right.
I can't, like, even my accent right now,
Mm.
it's not really an English accent, but it's not really like an accent at all.
It's kind of a big mishmash because
Yeah.
this is from the US, right?
Yeah.
Where in the US?
Uh-huh.
Which city?
Oh,
Do you
I
remember?
was in South.
In South.
South 쪽.
Yeah.
Somewhere there.
Okay.
I won't say exactly where.
Okay. Yeah, but in the south part.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So maybe I think those things have a huge influence, don't they, on music in general. I'm intrigued today talking to Sokodomo. I'm having a great time. We got so many people writing into us, and we've got so many more questions to go through. But I'm very aware of the time. What we're going to do is get on some music. We're going to play a song called Sugar. Do you want-
Oh, Sokodomo's talking.
Sokodomo's talking.
Sokodomo's
Talk to us. He wants to tell us what kind of song this is. Can you tell us about this song, Sugar?
Sugar. It's a song with Hitchhiker.
Yeah,
Amazing artist.
brilliant artist. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know. We wanted to work on a song,
Mm.
and we were just like feeling the music.
Yeah.
We were like,
Yeah.
and he made the song.
Yeah.
He made the beat, and I was like, yeah,
And then it came out.
yeah.
That's the best way to describe a song, I think.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, I think we should have a listen then. Hitchhiker and Sokodomo. This one's called Sugar. Yeah, man, that was Sugar we just heard by Hitchhiker and Sokodomo. Great to get that on. That was released was it a year ago? Almost a year ago, right?
Yeah, a year and a half ago.
Something like that,
Yeah.
yeah. We just played that for you guys. Sokodomo here with us here for Music Stage. One of the most exciting artists, I've got to say, of this generation. I'm not this generation. I'm the previous generation. But when I look at this generation, so exciting to see Sokodomo doing his thing. You've worked obviously with Hitchhiker in this one. You've recently been working with some amazing people. Like amazing producers, artists. Is there one maybe that you haven't worked with yet that you'd love to do something with?
Oh,
It can be a producer, whoever you want, really.
I don't know. I don't know if this can
Yeah.
become
Reality.
a reality,
Yeah.
but Daft Punk,
Yeah, go for it, man. That would be amazing.
they split, so I'm like,
They split, but that doesn't mean it's finished. That could happen at some point in life.
right.
You never know. You never know where life takes you, listeners. You never know. Daft Punk, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
That'd be great. So there we go. Your 3 pick with Sokodomo. We just did listening to 3 songs. How is it? Do you listen to your music?
Yeah, I only listen to my music.
You only listen to your music. That's
Sort
interesting.
of. I use a lot of time listening to my music
Yeah.
because I kind of want to figure out what kind of energy I had when I was making the song.
So that's kind of analysis, right? You're analysing what you were... So even songs that you made a few years ago, do you still think, I could have done that or that? Is that the sort of thoughts you have?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, you have that. See, an artist's life is tiring. Forever we're thinking that sort of thing, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's tough. 한강 writes in, 소코도모 노래 하나하나 다 보석 같아. 너무 좋고 소중해요. So nice. All of his songs, each one is very, very special. 한강 says. OO Plus says, 너무 매력 있어요. It got lots of different charms. 신지알 says, 진짜 사랑하는 노래. The last one. I think Good Life is what 신지알 was talking about as well. Lovely. It's nice to get praise like that, isn't it?
It's awesome.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's a sign that, and Sokodomo says thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oh dear. So that was your 3-pick we did, talking about some previously released songs. What we're gonna do next up is we got a few. Should we do some messages here? We got Sokdom says Sokodomo 사랑해요. Lots of hearts there on the end of that one. Vania from Indonesia says, hello Sokodomo, I'm Vania from Indonesia. I want to say thank you for your hard work. I can't wait for your next album. Stay healthy and have a nice day.
Thank you.
That's really nice. I am Grateful Soul from India. Says, hello Sokodomo, really happy to have you on SKP. Oh, this is nice, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, lots of love, man.
Yeah.
I'm Grateful Soul also has a quick question. We'll split this up a bit. My question for Sokodomo would be, who is your inspiration and what inspires you to make music? Oh, this is quite a hard question.
Who is my inspiration? I can't say one person.
Yeah.
Because this is, like, right now it's pretty inspiring.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, cameras. Small cameras.
Yes.
They're not that big.
They're tiny.
They're tiny. And there's a pad here.
Yeah.
There's a mic. And, like, I just feel like everything around, like, what a daily life, like, everything that's just around us.
Yeah.
It's just great input.
Right.
Yeah, and that's where I kind of get inspired.
So those are good sources for music making, right? Things that you're doing.
Oh, it's just input right there.
It does. Oh, it does. You can't see this, but on our wall it says input.
Yeah.
That's amazing. See, we did that. We didn't do that. For it was already there, but that's brilliant. That's great. All right. I am Grateful Soul. Great Christian. Thank you very much. Right, we've got Afi from Indonesia. Hello, Sam. Hello, Sokodomo. Recently, I dove deep into Sokodomo's discography. Sorry for being so late, but I'm actually shocked seeing the list because Sokodomo worked with a huge range of artists and musicians. We're talking J Park, CL, Some Def, got to work with NCT 127. How'd you get to work with so many amazing people? Any memorable stories? Is there an artist that stands out?
Artist that stands out, I would say Hitchhiker.
Yeah, Hitchhiker. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Was that because of the process of making the music? Or yes, apparently.
He wants to talk.
Yeah, really badly.
Oh. I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like someone's like an upgraded version of me.
Right.
And Hitchhiker Hyung was like the ultimate upgrade version of me.
That's interesting.
I was like, whoa.
As a music maker, are you talking, or
as
just
a person?
as a person?
And as a music maker.
Just both of them.
Just everything. I was like, wow.
That's interesting.
That's input.
Okay, that's input. What about, because do you ever get nervous? Because some of the names I mentioned here are like in Korean music, huge names. Do you ever get nervous in front of other artists?
Sort of.
Yeah.
But I just want to talk with them more
Yeah.
rather than getting nervous and not being able to talk to them.
So it's the level of conversation maybe you can have with that person. That's interesting. Okay. All right, Afi, that's brilliant. Thank you very much for writing in. Let's do another one here. Tony from the USA writes in. That doesn't sound good in my accent. Tony has a question. What are your favourite films? Do they inspire any of your work, like directing, songwriting, or music in general? Big film watcher?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think I am. I recently watched Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah?
Oh, that was crazy.
What kind of film do you like in general?
I think I like sci-fi.
Oh, good.
Films.
Me too.
Sci-fi films or something that's really real.
Okay.
Yeah.
So real stories, sci-fi. Do you have any like favorite sci-fi films then? Like, are you kind of a Star Wars kind of guy? Or you? What else is there? I don't know.
Interstellar.
That kind of thing.
Or Space Odyssey 2001.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got goosebumps a little bit. That's amazing. Do you get inspiration from watching films as well? Does that help?
I get like a side inspiration. Not like actually from the film, but from like the mood.
Right.
I'm like, wow, how do you think of that?
Right. Because you get involved, because your music videos are fantastic. Do you get involved in the creative
Yeah.
side behind that too,
Yeah.
right? So I'm assuming watching other film work is going to be important, right?
Of course. Because like even the cuts, I gotta know like what's the timing
Yeah,
and like what's what and what goes where.
yeah.
And yeah, definitely those movies do help a
Yeah.
lot.
Brilliant. All right, Tony, good question. Thank you very much for that. What else do we have? It's quite a deep question from Brooklyn, from the USA. Says, I know maybe you struggle with people perhaps not taking you seriously because the way you express yourself. How do you deal with that, and does it bother you? Is that something that you feel?
People not taking me serious.
Yeah. Do you feel that?
Yeah, I do.
Do you? Why?
I don't know. Cause I think I try to make this whole like thing into something that's fun rather than something that's like deep.
Right.
So people who don't, well, I don't know. So some people do think that it's just something fun,
Right.
and I don't think they really recognize the deep message it has.
Yeah.
And I do feel that. I do feel like I'm not like they're not really like seeing the right message, but
Does that bother you?
I don't. I can't. I don't know.
I think as long as you're happy with your music, that's the most important thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm actually happy that some people, not like everyone understands.
Right.
Cause they'll think of it maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get you.
Uh-huh.
I get you. Absolutely. Well, we'll talk more about that, Brooklyn, maybe later on, because we've got even more music to listen to. We mentioned J Park, Mr. Pak Jabum. You did a song together.
Yeah.
What was the song called?
MM.
It was you looked at the screen for a bit.
Yeah,
The script. What was that song?
Do I say it?
Yeah, you did say it perfectly.
Oh.
Right, we should listen to it. This is a song by Sokodomo. He did featuring Pak Jabum. Let's listen together. It's called MM.
MM.
That was MM we just listened to, produced by Sesame by Sokodomo, featuring Pak Jabum. Sokodomo with us here for Music Stage. We're on the last part of today's interview, and lots of people writing in while we're listening to that. What a great artist. How do you say that name? Sinsred,
Ooh.
I think. Or Sinks, or it's even harder with an X. Wrote in, what a great artist. Aim Lita writes in, what kind of music genre besides hip-hop you want to try? I'm assuming you don't really think about genre. Is that right?
Yeah, I don't.
I can't. Yeah.
Oh, hip hop. Besides, I wanna make Christmas carols.
Really?
Yeah.
It's too late now. It's almost Christmas this year.
Maybe next year.
Next year?
Maybe next year.
Yes, please. That would be great. Christmas carols. That would be wonderful. Excellent. Good question there for Aim Lita. We've got some other questions as well. But what we're going to do is, you were nice enough to write down some stuff for us.
Yeah.
Because we call this, we call it Flex Interview. So we spoke so much about music.
Uh-huh.
We wanted to find out more about you just as a person. And you wrote down some things for us. Right. The first thing you did. Oh, okay. This is interesting. Audio matching lights.
Audio machine.
Machine.
I couldn't put them together.
Audio machine lights.
Yeah.
Okay, I know what these words are.
Yeah.
But together, I don't understand. What is this?
It's just machines.
Machines?
Yeah.
You like machines?
I like machines. I like a lot of audio equipment,
Yeah.
and I like a lot of like 조명 lights.
Lights. That's important.
And that's kind of like what I always think about when I'm not making music.
Oh, you think about it as well.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, what's like an interesting light?
Okay.
And I look it up. I'm like,
Yeah.
ooh, I should buy this.
Okay.
And I buy that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I couldn't like there were so many machines, so I couldn't like. I'm a really bad drawer.
Yeah.
Like painter, whatever.
Yeah.
So that was kind of the keywords I had in my head.
And I think for creative people nowadays, like you say, the machines, it kind of sounds like we're talking about the Terminator. The machines, the rise of the machines. But it's so their equipment has been so important in current music making as well, so yeah, vital. You also wrote down some video streaming platforms as well, like Netflix, YouTube. Are those big in your life? You do a lot of watching?
That's when I don't think at all. At least the machines are when I think.
Yeah.
And when I don't think. It's just YouTube, Netflix, and eating.
And you need that time, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can imagine you're probably thinking all day, every day, 24 hours a day, right?
Yeah.
So that's important too. That's interesting. And that's obviously an important part of life. Very nice, very nice. We had so many more people writing in. I can't go through all of them. We had some great questions, didn't we, from some of our listeners. So big thank you to all of you for writing in. We have almost run out of time for today. It's been lots of fun for me to get to know you and talk to you a little bit. Do you want to tell us how it was for you today? Was it good?
Oh, it's already the end?
It's finished.
No!
No!
I have so much to talk about.
You got so much more. Can we get... No, we can't. Next time. I would love that.
It was great. I really don't talk about myself at all.
Right.
But it was great talking with you.
Thanks, man.
With Hyung.
Thanks, man.
And yeah, it was... All I can say is that it was great.
That's cool, man. Yeah. I mean, before we finish, I just want to say, I'm not saying because Sokodomo is here, but in some generations, we get very important artists in all countries and all music, right? I think for this current generation, you're so important right now. So keep being different, keep being really creative, and that's how new genres are made. That's how new music is made, isn't it, for the next generation? So keep going, man.
Thank you.
All right. When's the next music coming out? Do you have more coming out next year?
Definitely coming out very soon.
Very soon. Okay.
Very soon. I won't say very soon, but pretty soon.
Pretty soon.
Yeah.
That's a good way to describe it.
And yeah, next song is chosen. The song after that's chosen. Whatever's after that is all getting prepared. So
wow.
You guys get ready.
Love it. Love it. Well, I hope we get to see you again here on the show because it's been a pleasure. And yeah, good luck with next year, okay?
감사합니다.
Brilliant, man.
Thank you.
All right, that is the end of today's show. I've had so much fun talking with Sokodomo today. Hope you guys did as well. Don't forget that I will be back tomorrow, same time, same place. This is Super K-Pop. I'm your host, Sam Carter. And of course, we're going to listen to a song which has been killing it in the charts as well. It's a song by Sokodomo, produced by Slum, featuring Zion T. Wonstein. It's called 회전 목마 Merry Go Round. And we'll say goodbye for now. Thanks, dude. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.